San Antonio, and hopefully we can bring a show back in 60 to 90 days, like Julio said, and bring 4 to 5 shows to San Antonio, because San Antonio needs boxing. This is something that Oscar Diaz really believed. He said in all his press conference, he says, boxing in San Antonio, we need it back. He says, I always have to fight on the road. We got to fight at home. So we put this together, and hopefully it'll grow and be bigger, and go to the AT&T Center, Alamo Dome, make it big. And you haven't seen 9 fights in San Antonio in a long time. It's usually 6, 7 fights. We put 9 together, and they're all good. You will get your money's worth. It's only $20, and just let all your friends and family know. If there's any questions, feel free to ask me at the end.
Okay, and like Gabriel was saying, you can count on our company, Maria's Promotions, and hopefully, Gabriel and I, we're going to be doing more shows. And there's no reason why we can't develop some of these young fighters to be the next, Oscar Diaz, the next Raul Martinez, the next. I know you have some world champions here, Jesse James Leija. So there's no reason why one of these young men in the future cannot be the next world champion. But they need the support of the fans. They need the support of a promoter that's willing to do shows for them, and we're willing to make that commitment. And I believe that that in next year you're going to see a lot more shows, and we are committed to doing shows in San Antonio, because it is my belief that San Antonio is one of the greatest markets for boxing. I've seen it in the past, and I know what great coverage Mr. Whistler does every Sunday. I'm a loyal San Antonio Express. I buy that newspaper every day over my paper in the Valley, and I look forward to reading Mr. Whistler's articles on Sunday, every Sunday on boxing. So Mr. Whistler, thank you for your support in boxing, and just keep doing what you're doing. I think you're going to see the boxing will boom here in San Antonio, and hopefully one of these young men can take it to the next level, and we can produce a world champion in the near future for San Antonio. Okay. Questions you might have for myself, for the fighters, Gabriel? We'll open it up at this point.
How is Oscar doing?
Oscar's doing better. He's beginning to talk now. He moves his arms and legs, and he's going into rehab three times a week. I'm trying to work something out to where we have 7 days a week. So we're putting these events together as fundraisers, but he is doing better. He will not be present at the event, because it's something that Oscar will not want me to take into something in the condition he's in. But he is getting better.
Somebody asked me about the weigh-in. Yeah, the weigh-in is going to be here Friday at 4 o'clock. We had scheduled it at 3 originally, but we moved it to 4. The commissioner can't be here before, so we have changed it to 4 o'clock. So all boxers be here at least by 3:30. You don't want to be late, because we don't want to upset the commissioners. Sometimes they're not in a good mood, so we got to make sure everybody's here on time. Any other questions for the fighters, for myself?
Yeah. Julio, before Oscar's accident, have you ever met him?
Yes, actually, I have met Oscar before. Funny, it's kind of a long story. Oscar was in the same weight class as my nephew, who I used to promote, Robert Garcia. And for a long time, there was talks about them fighting each other. That fight never happened. But I had met Oscar before. I had seen him fight many times. I saw him at least 4 or 5 times fight. I was very impressed with Oscar, because as a promoter, that's what you want in a fighter. You want a fighter with heart, that he goes out there and he gives the fans what they want to see. And I don't think any fan left the fight when Oscar Diaz fought disappointed, because he gave him 110%. He always fought for his city, for San Antonio. He was very proud to fight for his fans, and what a great young man, and a shame that happened to him. But hopefully, with the support of everybody, we can help him get back on his feet and get his life back together.
And when Gabriel coached you about this, did you have any reservations at first? Because I know you